Welcome to Paddock Pass. This is our first episode. I'm Mila.
And I'm Julie June.
And we're doing this together. What is this supposed to be actually? Like a podcasty type of talk show?
We want to step it up a bit after the episodes, like more episode coming up. We're stepping this more up and maybe with some guests later, but we will see what's going to happen. We're just starting it out of the blue and see what's going to happen.
And I love that, I've been wanting to do more F1 content for a hot minute.
Same.
So now here we are. Love that for us.
Yeah, we're talking about everything F1 related, F1 Academy also.
Yes.
So we're going to dig deep into it too. And we could start.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also excited, by the way, for F1 esports to start back up at some point.
Yes, true.
Because both of us are, let's say we're a little invested in esports.
A bit, a kind bit.
Just a bit. I'm like, League of Legends is my hood. That's where I'm comfortable.
For me, it's Valorant.
Yeah, so we're, the esports type of things. It's just
we're
it's
into
what
it.
We enjoy.
Yes.
All right, let's get into the nitty gritty. We wanted to film an episode last week.
We didn't
quite
do
work
that.
Out. I don't know.
Timing wise was a bit shit, but okay.
Hey, we take it. But that means we gotta talk about Australia at least for a second.
For
here.
a second, yes.
Give me a statement about how you felt while watching what was unfolding.
I felt hurt. This is everything I can say. I felt hurt.
Yeah, no, I get that. I'm looking back at my notes from last week and I'm like, it's not a great time to be a McLaren fan.
I'm a big McLaren fan and I was like crying.
Yeah, no, I get that. I think overall though, like surprisingly little amount of DNFs. Considering that, people were like, okay, half the grid is gonna DNF. People are not ready with these cars yet. Let's not even talk about what Aston Martin are trying to do. Because the fact that this car is even running in any shape or form is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Also Cadillac, same thing. Like,
I don't know what they're doing, but let's see what's gonna happen in the other races, but yeah.
Yeah, Australia was a bit of a roughy McTuffie.
It was the first race also, so we have to consider this too.
Yeah, 100%.
But get ready, get your shit together.
Yeah, I mean, okay, but we gotta talk about the fact that even Williams didn't have a car for some of the tests,
True!
I feel like everyone is just lacking.
True, everyone is just like, what are we doing?
We
are not ready. Can we get a
here?
bit more time to start? We need to figure out our engines and stuff, and I was like, oh, right.
Yeah, that's your timing is a little off there, but
okay,
it's fine.
It's okay.
I mean, I gotta say, Ferrari looking pretty strong. Mercedes obviously looking very dominant in Australia already. I would say.
I was surprised by that actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was not having them on my top list.
Really?
Yeah, I was seeing. I was hoping for Red Bull to step up a bit after last season, but I think Red Bull's not gonna come back any soon. I think they should retire the team.
that's like a whole different topic in itself, because that has been discussed online, especially what is Max Verstappen doing? Is he going to switch teams at some point?
I saw a reel of him where he said I'm gonna retire and play Nintendo Switch.
And you know what, King? Go off.
Do that.
Also, he's a full-time streamer. Who are we kidding?
Yeah,
Max Verstappen.
Hey,
no, Max Verstappen is a full-time streamer. I remember back in the days, Team Redline Sim, all that type of stuff. He's thriving. Just let the man play.
Just let the man play, yeah.
All right, yeah, but overall, we got to talk about Verstappen, Australia, great race. Obviously started from, let's say, the very back end of the grid. Managed to get to P6, I think. Yeah, 6th. So driver of the day, fastest lap. I think considering the circumstances,
it was okay.
It was the best case scenario, I would say. But yeah, everything else was a little bit messy. One thing I need to mention is the starting procedure. I don't know if you remember this.
No.
But so the lights, I don't know if this video is real.
Oh, I saw
the lights that
it.
were just 1, 2, 3, 4, and then turned off completely, and everyone was like, huh,
what's
going
happening?
on?
Yeah, I saw that, and everyone was discussing it, but they didn't do anything about it, right?
No, I mean, they didn't really comment on it. Everyone just was very vocal about how the starting procedure got a lot harder, basically because of the energy prep and the battery prep is very, very different compared to last year, and then having something like that, a jump start almost, is crazy.
It's crazy, yeah.
So that was also an interesting point for me in Australia. But enough yappa yappa about Australia.
Yeah.
I would say. I would say we're just going straight into the next wound.
Yeah, I was hurt in Australia and I was hurt in China.
We love that.
We love that.
You know what? I have a great idea. Let's recap the race. I'm
Yeah.
going to give you a race recap
please.
as fast as I can.
Okay, I'm gonna have a timer up for this.
Okay.
Let me just search for my timer.
This is very different because last week I did it on social media, so I could do it over.
Yeah, and now you have to
And
do
now
it
I'm
in
like,
one run.
okay, I gotta get it in one run. So
Okay.
the goal was to do it in 1 minute. Last week's was impossible. Last
You had
week,
like 2
it was
minutes,
2
right?
minutes because
A bit
it was
under
like-
2 minutes.
Yeah, but it was like impossible. There was too much happening. And
Yeah.
I also felt like there was too much I wanted to talk about. So I tried to narrow it down a little bit. But the thing is, I took these notes like a few days ago. And this is the first time that I'm looking back at them.
Cool. You didn't practice.
Not at all.
Okay, cool. Then this is the practice and the first run
Okay.
of your 1 minute recap. It's starting now.
Okay, 1 minute race recap of China. It was painful as a McLaren fan because the chaos already started with the start because there was several did not start. So McLaren, second time in a row that Oscar couldn't start a race, and Lando as well. They didn't even make it to the formation lap. Maybe it was the power unit. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Bortoleto and Albon also had tech issues, so only 18 cars were starting in the first place. Then Antonelli was the first and youngest pole sitter. I think before him it was Vettel, but now it's Antonelli. Really awesome. Perfect start for Mercedes, but they were closely followed by the Ferraris. However, it felt like, with less starters, there was a little less chaos. Ferrari racing Ferrari was crazy, actually. I was like, oh, is this going to be a Mamma Mia type situation? No, it wasn't. And actually, Lewis Hamilton said this was the best race he had in a while, maybe even in ever, which obviously is super entertaining. I love that for them. But, with Ferrari history, you got to be a little bit scared about that. Then Stroll was getting damaged in a duel and later DNF'd. Same thing for Alonso, RIP to whatever they are doing on that rift. Verstappen also DNF'd after more than half a race because he had tech issues with his ERS, and it could be a little bit disappointing because he was in P6, so reach for the podium, stuff like that. Most top teams really went with a one stop. Mercedes had a good reaction to the Ferraris, but they were never really in trouble. Antonelli was actually bringing it home without any mistakes, so this was a historic weekend. He's not only the youngest pole sitter, but also the youngest race winner of all time. Antonelli won in front of Russell and Hamilton, and it's the first podium for Lewis Hamilton with Ferrari. And then obviously the fastest lap went to George Russell. Driver of the day was Kimi Antonelli.
Bam! 1 minute and 37 seconds.
It could have been faster, man. It could have been faster.
It was fast as hell. I was like, I had to keep up.
Oh,
I was
man.
like, bam, bam, bam,
I
bam,
could
bam.
have done it faster.
Like,
I'm giving it to myself.
Yeah, you did great.
But
you did
no,
great. Oh my god,
I could do better.
You did amazing. We're stepping up after every episode.
You know what? Next week I'm doing it in 1 minute 20.
Okay, that's a good thing to say. Okay. Nice, we're doing that.
All right, now that we're up to speed, quite literally, with what happened, let's get into detail a little bit more.
Okay, but not that fast, please.
Not that fast. Let's take it down a notch.
Yeah.
Obviously, you and I both are McLaren fans.
As we are.
Which, sharing the pain. But, I mean, apart from the disappointment, especially considering that they had a pretty decent showing, I would say, what else was your, things that you looked at during the weekend?
I looked at a lot of things, actually. I was, a bit into the gossip also. But for the race especially, I was so surprised by Kimi Antonelli.
Oh, 100%.
I was crying. I'm not the biggest Mercedes fan, I have to say, but seeing someone's dream come true.
Oh my god,
at
crazy,
this age, I was in front of my TV actually crying, but the best thing is give the name mix up at the podium.
Oh yeah, Kimi Raikkonen!
This was, I laughed at it.
It was funny.
It was funny, a bit sad for him, to be honest, but...
Yeah, but at the same time, I feel like it's most likely not going to be his last podium. And it's also right now, obviously, it stings a little. But it's also if you ever look back at it, it's so freaking funny. Because also Kimi Raikkonen, what a legend.
He was a legend,
We used to have a paper Kimi Raikkonen in our living room in a shared flat that I lived in. And it was sometimes very scary at night when you came in and you would just...
Oh, I can
He was just standing there in the dark and you're like...
Okay, bro.
Kimi, what are we doing?
Okay.
No, but I completely agree.
Yeah, and also Ferrari after last season, where we had a lot of pain with them. Seeing Lewis Hamilton stepping up his game, having more confidence.
Yeah.
also while racing was pretty surprising, and I love that.
Yeah, I gotta say, like, again, if I see Ferraris fighting Ferraris on track, I'm thinking back to Vettel and Leclerc just being like, poof, 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 you know, and I get scared. But I feel like it was so exciting, and it was exciting for them. Maybe it was a bit more exciting for Lewis than it was for Leclerc. I mean, there were some comments there where you're not quite sure if they're on the same page when it comes to this, but at the same time, I do like when we see teams race each other, especially in the beginning of the season. Like, there is nothing decided yet. You don't have to have any, like, team rules at this point, because literally nothing has happened yet. Yeah. So I did really enjoy that, and I gotta say I was really, really happy for Lewis to get a podium, because
he got his luck back a bit.
Yeah, and contrary to what people think, I don't think he's washed.
No, not at all.
You know, like, I still feel like his understanding of the cars and, like, of the conditions, like, the man knows so much.
He knows so much, but he had a lack of confidence.
Oh,
he had such a big lack of confidence after switching the teams. And I think he is figuring it out and getting the confidence back. Yeah. And this is really showing off in the last race. Yeah. This is what I actually saw. But do you saw the video of Toto Wolff in the paddock? And he was like, I actually thought we have 3 drivers with the podium. He was like so sad. He was like this close to crying. He was like, Kimi, George, and Lewis. And then the guy behind the phone was like, yeah, but one is in red. And he was like, still our driver. Still our driver. I was like watching this video, I was like, oh my god, this is sad.
No, but that's honestly, I get that. Because, like, Lewis's legacy in that Mercedes team is crazy.
Mercedes kind of built him up. So
yeah, and he built the team up also, as well. You know, like, I feel like it was a synergy between both him building up the team building him up. Like, I don't know. I was kind of, like, excited about the move when he made it in the first place, but at the same time, you do know that it's the end of an era. Yeah, and it was a great freaking era in Formula One. No matter if you're, like, a big fan of, you know, the Mercedes or him as a driver, I feel like that's a legacy he has built together with that team. So I get that. Toto was, like, very emotional about this. And it's true. It's true. And you know what else I saw were, like, the photos of like Lewis and little baby Kimi Antonelli.
Yeah, I saw this. The synergy between these two is so wholesome. Also on the podium up there, they're hugging. It was great.
And that's something I appreciate about a driver like Lewis. With all his experience, he can always be so happy for someone else. You know, like he has experienced it all, it all, and then being open to go to Kimi and be like, man, you did it. Like, I love people like that. I just feel like there's so much humble still in that.
Yeah, like, after the race is a competition. Yeah. But after this, they're humans. Yeah. And it's so lovely to see that.
All right. Do you have any more points on the Chinese race?
No.
Okay, then tell me quickly, who's your driver of the day?
My driver of the day is Kimi Antonelli.
Yeah, same.
I can't say anything else. Yeah. And Lewis Hamilton on the 2, but I have to say Kimi Antonelli. I was way too happy for him, and it was so cute.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed him watching.
Yeah. Okay. Who's your loser of the day?
Can I say the whole McLaren team?
100%. That's what I wrote down.
I was like, completely all McLaren in a circle.
Yeah. Probably pretty much. I gotta say, I felt a little worse for Oscar, because this is, like, the second time in a row for him that he wasn't able to start a race, and I just feel like that's heartbreaking. That's after really his home race, not being able to take the race afterwards. Like, it's just so sad.
It's sad, and also for the leading world champion, it's sad.
Yeah.
He had so much pressure on his shoulders to perform, and then he's like...
Maybe it's good, though. Maybe it's taking the pressure away, you know?
He gets humbled.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, well, maybe I gotta actually work.
Yeah.
So, that's also a thing, by the way, just funny story on the sidelines. When Lando Norris dropped his championship merch, I gotta say, a lot of it I didn't feel, like, not necessarily my style, but there was one t-shirt and it said, like, in the Twitter type thingy, it said, I believe in Lando Norris World Driver Champion Supremacy. And I was like, might as well get this, like, just a white shirt with a print. I might wear it next time. And then I was really contemplating this, and then I was like, okay, let's be real. I love the guy. I've watched him race since the young age of, I don't know, Formula 3 or whatever. What are the odds he's doing it again? And I had to look very deep into my heart and be honest that the odds are not super high.
Yeah.
So I was like, might as well get this championship merch while I can.
Yeah.
So I got it.
Did you got it? Yeah. Can you wear it next time, please?
I will.
Thank you.
But it's like, it's just like, I was thinking about it and I was like, yeah, I don't think this is going to happen so easily again.
Yeah. Yeah, but we can still believe. I still believe.
Yeah. Well, on the other note, my other loser of the day next to McLaren was actually Aston Martin.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Like it's been frustrating for a few years now.
Yeah.
But I think it has reached a peak of frustration with them.
We're there.
Like them being like, yeah, we might retire after the formation laps. Like, what are we doing,
but
chat?
From now on, it just can get better, hopefully.
Maybe they can get a few more rounds in next time. We'll see. But yeah, that's it for China. Let's move on to another little category that we have.
Yes.
Which is paddock tea.
Paddock tea. Okay. Do you have some paddock tea?
Well, I was looking into Twitter drama because I'm chronically online.
Okay,
so
cool.
I'm chronically on Twitter, and people are not on the same page about how cool it is that overtaking got so easy.
Yeah.
Because if we remember Australia, within the first 10 laps, it felt like we had more overtakes than in the whole of last year.
Yeah.
Then this time around, we had the whole Ferrari racing Ferrari thing and stuff like that. And I personally enjoy that. Personally, I think it's cool, and I also like seeing the drivers getting used to the new cars.
Yeah.
But some people are like, this is not my sport anymore. It's not hard at all. I don't understand how it can be so easy. This is not exciting.
This is like people saying the stuff they never sit in like a car.
Yeah, but like, I mean, obviously, I don't never sit in a car. But like, I just felt like that was so wild that people were wishing for it to be more exciting, and now we have this.
And now it's more exciting, and everyone is like, no, it's easy.
No, I don't want it.
Yeah, but I think I like it more.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's more, you have more fun to watch it.
100%. I think it's still like, for me, at least in China, with less cars starting, there was less action, there were less overtakes. Yeah. That makes sense. But also like having more cars on the grid.
More overtakes, more risk of stuff happening.
Yeah, and it's like maybe the fuel,
the adrenaline is more there.
Well.
Yeah.
And I think we're probably not quite there yet.
Yeah.
It has to develop throughout the next few races, but I think if we reach that peak where actually all cars look sort of competitive.
Let's see.
Cadillac, Aston Martin, looking at you. Yeah, but that was the Twitter tea that I found.
Yeah, I also have some tea. We have like more of like, I want to talk about Kim Kardashian and Lewis Hamilton.
Oh,
Can we get to this point?
And breakups, let's do it.
Yes. I'm like a big fan of the Kardashians.
I love that for you.
And when I saw that Lewis Hamilton is dating Kim Kardashian, it was like, in which universe?
Yeah,
like,
what the parallel universe is going on here?
Where is this coming from? Like, I saw that he was like hanging out with Ray a lot. Do you know Ray, the singer?
Of course.
And I was like, oh my god, this could be a beautiful
That's
part.
cute.
It could be a beautiful couple. Everything is fine. I will love that. She was at the race a couple of times watching him. I was like, oh, nice.
But remember the time when he was dating Shakira? Also,
wait, this is weird.
He got game. Like,
he is a handsome man. We can't.
100%.
He is a handsome man, and he's cool. But what the hell is up with Kim Kardashian? And the Kardashians have like a bit of a curse. If you get together with a Kardashian, you suck at your job. It's like they have like Khloe Kardashian, the girl. She's dating multiple like basketball players, and they all sucked after dating her. And
yeah, let's talk about Timothy Chalamet not winning the Oscar for the I don't know how many times in a row.
It's the Kardashian and Jenner curse. But at this time, it was the Ferrari curse against the Kardashian curse coming together, and I think that ended the curse.
Oh wow, yeah.
And I think there we have the solution.
That's crazy.
This was the solution. This is why he's performing.
Oh yeah, makes sense. I mean, look.
In my head.
I mean, I think the funniest thing about that I saw the other day was when he commented on a picture that she posted.
Yes.
And everyone's like, oh my god, it's Instagram official now.
It's Instagram
like,
official.
Oh
they kissed multiple times on every camera.
Yeah.
We caught our
great times,
events. But
hey, no.
now it's Instagram official, everybody.
Now it matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's interesting, actually. Also, like, Lewis Hamilton got so much game. I still remember people being like, the OG wag, Nicole Scherzinger back in the days, She was slaying in that paddock.
Yeah.
God damn.
I'm excited to see Kim Kardashian in the paddock.
Do you think she'll come?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, well,
Of course.
sure.
I mean, Kim Kardashian, she will not come.
Yeah. There's two other wags or like things I want to talk about. First of all, Lando Norris
is maybe single.
I mean, he hasn't commented on her pictures in a long time. He hasn't liked her pictures in a long time.
Are they still following each other?
Let's check that right now.
Let's check that. Because everyone was also not really into it that they are a couple.
Yeah, people
like a lot of people hated it.
People hate her.
I don't know why did they hate her.
There's probably some stupid shit she said in the past. I don't want to quote anything falsely because I genuinely don't know. But from what I've heard, there were some things that she said and did or supported that are probably not that cool. But then again, let's not look too deep at some of our drivers and wags because if we get into the nitty gritty, it's getting uncomfortable for all of us.
Yes.
But I think, people just weren't vibing with it too much. Even though I gotta say, when he won the championship and she was there,
it was super cute. It was hella cute. It was super cute. But I also was like,
he's still following her.
He's still following her. Is she still following him?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, maybe.
Okay, I'm checking if he liked her recent pictures. Nope. Can't see it. Nope.
It is like, I think they're...
Oh, we liked this picture. I liked it with our account.
Yes. By the way, follow us on Instagram.
Yes.
Paddock Pass, everybody.
Paddock Pass, everyone.
It's down in the subscription.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a little sus.
We don't know yet.
Running.
We don't know yet, but we will see what's going to happen if she's showing up at a paddock or not.
Maybe. Someone else who's very happy though, Charles Leclerc.
Finally got married. His wedding was way too cute.
So beautiful also.
I enjoyed every second of watching the pictures and videos of that wedding.
Also Leo, in every picture, he's just there in his little tuxedo.
This was way too cute. The dog was like...
I loved it.
Stealing the show a bit, but okay. But it was beautiful.
Yeah, 100%. And I also feel like it was so chic. Like, also the pictures like with the car in Monaco, like, oh my God, what a dream.
Yeah, it was really a dream.
Yeah.
It was really a dream. I really enjoyed that.
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations
on that note.
to the happy couple, now married.
Great times.
Yes.
Great times.
Okay, do we go to the outfits before we go to F1 Academy?
Yes, please. So best dressed.
Best dressed, okay. Give me your notes.
I have notes on Australia. I know it's a little in the past, but we still got to talk about it. The Piastri sisters.
Yeah.
I mean, Hetty Piastri on top of them all. I mean, for me, she's an icon. But the Piastri sisters in Australia slayed the house down. Like, 100%. Loved every second of it. And I want to give a special shout out to Lewis Hamilton for wearing a Freedom Belongs to All jacket.
No.
In the current times, I think a great statement.
It's
and
good.
that's also something I appreciate about him, that he's political and he's not worried about being political, because I feel like being unpolitical in this time, kind of stupid.
Yeah.
So, love
in this
that.
position also.
Yeah, love that. That's what I have on best dress.
Use this if you have it. Yeah, I like that. I don't have notes on Australia, actually.
Go to China then.
I have notes on China. I loved the media day outfits of a lot of people. Like, we see less skinny jeans. I love that.
Oh, God bless.
The only one that is still hanging tight on his skinny jeans is Oscar Piastri. But okay, we get there, boy.
He'll grow up soon.
He'll grow up soon, hopefully.
He'll grow out of it.
Grow out of the skinny jeans. We have also Max Verstappen finally out of skinny jeans. I love that really much. But I have to talk about the Ferrari boys, and they put up with the team merch.
Oh yeah.
These jackets were amazing. I love that jacket. I even though I'm not a Ferrari fan, I would buy that.
Love that.
And even though I go to Mercedes, over that and collab with Y3. It's like a Chinese brand, and it looked amazing. The jackets are on fire. I love the black type of jackets. Some of the shirts are scary with this type of thing on top. I don't know.
I feel like some of them are a little, how do you say, like alternative emo kid type stuff.
But I'm an F1 fan.
if you love that stuff, this is absolutely for you.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like not my style. I can appreciate the creativity though.
Yeah.
You know? Like that type of thing.
And I don't know what's wrong with Lando Norris. He's like on all black all the time. Is he like
Maybe he's
planning his funeral.
He's grieving the fact that his car is not good.
Not good at all.
And also the breakup that is rumored. Like
maybe he's not in a good mood right now.
Who knows?
Let's see if his outfit's gonna step up in the next race.
He used to have really good outfits though.
Yeah,
in the past.
He used to, but now it's all black. Yeah. It's okay.
Also,
we can do that. But
special shout out on that note to the video that Lily and Alex and some of the other girls posted together. Mm-hmm. They had some really cute outfits in the paddock on the weekend.
Yeah, they had, and I was like looking up on TikTok about the outfits, and then like, yeah, here's the outfit where you can shop it, and the outfit's like 10K, 12K,
I'm just like, what the fuck?
20K, and I was like, I can't shop that at all.
Yeah, but I follow some of these pages, and because like I do like some of the styles a lot, and you know, deep in my heart, I wish I could dress like that, but this is what I dress like.
Same.
Like, we're just
I could not dress like a wag.
We're
it's
just
not
like
my style.
your homeless neighbor. It's cool. Don't mind us. Just
don't mind us. Don't mind us.
But yeah, okay, cool. So much on the outfits best dressed. Let's move on to a category that you're especially excited about.
Yes.
Which is our F1 Academy spotlight.
F1 Academy. I started watching Formula 1 because of F1 Academy.
Really?
Yeah, I was like watching some of these races and I was like, oh, that's kind of fun. That's kind of cool. But then the Netflix thing came, which is like, what is the name of the Netflix thing for F1?
Drive to Survive.
Drive to Survive. Yeah. And they had like a Drive to Survive for F1 Academy. Like an F1 Academy documentation.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed watching this a lot. I had a big crush on Bianca Bostamente.
Who didn't?
She's like,
gorgeous. Wow,
she's gorgeous. And she was driving for McLaren. She didn't have the best time, but okay. Yeah, it was nice to watch. Yeah. And this is why I started watching Formula 1, because it was like, girls on the grid, I'm there for it.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm so there for it. And this is why I want to talk a bit about the last races. We had the first race of F1 Academy in China.
Yeah.
And it looked surprising.
Yeah, it was a lot different than what I expected it to be. Because when we were preparing for last week's episode that we weren't going to film in the end, I wrote down some drivers to watch. And I was like, surely I'm looking at Alicia Palmovsky, like Red Bull, right? She had a really strong rookie season show. Surely she's going to be awesome. Or like Ella Lloyd for McLaren. Yeah. She was Rookie of the Year last year. So also incredible season. And then Alba Larsen for Ferrari, who is just one of the most consistent drivers, I would say, last season. And those are the three top drivers that I was looking at when it comes to, who do I think has what it takes this year? Yeah. And then we go to China, and there's really only one of them in the mix of what actually looked good. Yeah, we had in the P3, we had Peyton Westcott, actually. She's a new face, and she's driving for Mercedes. She did a really great job there. Yeah. I really enjoyed watching her race, so it was really nice. On P3, we had Alicia Palmovsky. Yeah. That I was like really surprised. I didn't have her on my top. Really? No. Interesting. I was thinking about it because I guess it's just because of her showing like last year and in her rookie years, and like I just feel like she also brings in like some sort of experience. But I think the same thing is to say about some of the other drivers, like because for example, if we talk about Alba Larsen, she started out in I think Indian Formula 4 or something. So these girls know what it takes, you know. So I was like very surprised to not see any of them in the mix apart from Alicia. And the big surprise was Emma Felbermeyer. Yep. She's driving for Audi. Audi is popping off in F1 Academy. At least somewhere. And she was really surprising. I really enjoyed watching her race. I was also disappointed a bit in Ella Lloyd because McLaren is not really showing off either in F1 Academy. But it was the first race. There are new faces and new drivers that are getting on the grid. So you gotta get used to it. You gotta get used to it. New teams are up there. We have Gatorade, which is performing pretty good, I have to say. Lego, I don't know what's gonna. The whole publicity for the Lego team is nice. I mean, and the whole thing they do, it's pretty amazing. It sells itself. Yes, but performing wise,
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's like some teams that I want to see more of, like Puma, Gatorade. I hope for McLaren, Alloy to pop off a bit more in the next races. But we have some time for the next race, so I don't want to give up predictions now. For the next one.
So the one thing about F1 Academy that you got to mention, obviously, is that they only have a race a month.
Yeah.
So even less than what we have in the other feeder series. I think Formula 2 and Formula 3 also have like a very rough calendar. When we look at the amount of races they are getting, it's not that much. Because, you know, F2, F3, we've seen that in the past few years. You know how the system works probably. But they are not going everywhere and anywhere. F1 Academy has even less races. And now with the race cancellations coming through, that means the next F1 Academy race was going to be in May. Because they don't have a race in April.
Yeah, so that's pretty sad. Yeah, but we're gonna discuss this in the next episode then and see.
Once it gets closer to the point.
Yeah. We're putting up our predictions. Yes.
They will probably be wrong, by the way.
Yeah.
They will probably be really wrong.
But should we give up before we get... What do we have on our...
The next thing is actually race predictions for Japan.
Okay, cool. Then we do this and then we get into our quiz.
Yes.
For the last thing.
So race predictions for Japan. Honestly, predictions this year... tough.
Yeah, it is.
I have
everything that happened so far is surprising.
Look. I have like a game with some friends.
Okay.
Where one of us made like a spreadsheet, and we can all like tip on the races and stuff like that. Just for fun, like you know, just for telling each other who's the best at stuff. We just love being in friendly competition with each other. Whatever. So first race, catastrophe, but for some reason I got 43 points out of that race. Really cool.
Good.
Second race, I got 7. Because the one single thing I predicted was a Stroll DNF. And that's where I get my points.
Cool.
Shout out Lance.
Cool.
But yeah, so race predictions, not too easy at the moment. Because I don't know about you, but I look back at like the last few years and like looking at Japan, it's like the races there can be a little chaotic due to the weather conditions. You know, there can be rain. I love the track, by the way. One of my all-time favorite tracks has to be Suzuka. Freaking love it. But, you know, if I'm looking at my notes, I'm like, high downforce used to be really good for McLaren in the past. And Verstappen used to dominate that track. But where are these cars now? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I just want to predict P3, P2, and 1.
Yeah, go for it.
I would say P3, it's Max Verstappen.
Okay.
I see him there.
Okay.
I see him there. He's going to step up. I really believe in him there. P2 is going to be Kimi Antonelli.
Okay.
I think that. And I'm delusional as fuck, so I'm going to say Lando Norris is going to be P1.
That is really delusional as fuck. Like, I have Lando Norris in third, and I have put in caps Cope behind it because I thought P3 is freaking Cope, but here you are being like, no, he's gotta win the race. No. I don't.
Let me be delusional.
I mean, you know, that must be a great world you're living in. So
this is gonna be destroyed soon.
I have Norris in 3 actually, which is obviously coping. Leclerc in second and Russell in first.
Yeah.
I just feel like from, you know, the standpoint of what they've looked like individually so far, I think they look really good. I still feel like Ferrari has what it takes to challenge the Mercedes on a specific track in a specific condition. I do hope for rain though, because it would be the first time we're getting to see like a wet race with these new cars, with these new, you know, conditions of like energy and battery saving and charging and stuff like that. So I'm really excited. Again, love Japan. I feel like our predictions are not gonna age well.
Let's see what's gonna happen.
We'll see how that goes. Okay.
Now I have a bit of a quiz prepared for you because I'm known for doing quizzes.
That's true.
With everyone that is like sitting next to me.
I used to do a quiz with her on a radio show that she does.
True.
It was about League of Legends though, so.
You did great there, I remember.
Honestly, yeah.
Okay. I have, we're gonna play Who Said That?
Okay.
I have 3 memes prepared for you.
Yeah.
And it gets harder every time.
Okay.
And the first one, I think you're gonna know. I'm a high performance athlete and athletes sweat.
Danny Ricciardo, sweat.
The best meme
Such a good
ever.
meme. Like, I told you the story before, but a friend the other day sent me exactly this meme, and I was telling him, like, I don't even have to look at the video to know what it is.
Yeah.
Like, I can give it to you almost word for word.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That sweat.
Okay.
Real sweat.
Who said Mariah Carey?
Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
That was Carlos.
Carlos Sainz.
In a Christmas video with Lando Norris back in the days when they were in McLaren. Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey. Which is the best performing Christmas song? Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey. And Lando lost his shit.
Yeah. Okay, the last one.
Oh, God.
Who said I am stupid?
Oh, Charles Leclerc, Baku, when he drove straight into the wall.
I am stupid.
I am stupid. I love that. I use that quote so many times. In League of Legends, when the Rift Herald charges into a wall because someone doesn't know how to drive the Rift Herald, I'm like, oh, this is a Leclerc, I'm stupid moment.
I am stupid.
Every broadcast I say that. Love that.
Okay, I have another thing. Finish the line, okay? What happened with Max?
Oh, nothing. Just an incident.
Yeah.
I'm a goat. I've been around for this shit for a while.
I have to prepare a more difficult one next time.
I mean, I've been watching the sport since I was 7.
Yeah.
Or something, or younger even. Like
I can go back in memes. Oh my god.
Oh, you can give me the steering wheel.
Okay,
And
I will do that.
It's going to be Kimi Räikkönen, by the way. No, Kimi, you will not have the drink. Also, a highlight of mine. Or there's a giant lizard on track.
Oh, yeah.
Face to face with Godzilla. And then a few years later, Godzilla had a child or something. Yeah. Great times.
Hey.
I'm in it. With the memes, I got it.
Perfect. Hey, thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave us a like, a follow, and everything, and a comment of what we can do next time, what you want to wish for.
Yeah.
And thank you. It was nice.
It was very nice. I'm actually excited for next episode. I want another quiz because I feel like, you know what? I'm like on top of the world right now.
Okay, she's saying that now I'm going to do it really hard next time.
All right. See you next time.
Bye.